Tenant Anita McCoy left the kitchen briefly to attend to her daughter, who was heading to the first day of classes. Almost in the blink of an eye, she lost everything and is appealing for assistance to get back on her feet. News 5's Dwayne Moody reports.
There was fire behind the stove, and that just started to consume the kitchen and eventually the rooms and the lower flat.
Just after 6 this morning, as Anita McCoy prepared breakfast and was getting her children ready for their first day at school, disaster struck. The lower flat of the two-story house where they lived quickly filled up with flames, and within minutes, all their belongings on the ground floor of the house was gutted. The fire started from a stove that was left unattended for a few minutes when McCoy went outside to assist her daughter.
This morning I get up to make tea for my kids, and I just put on the food and I come right out so by the gate to help my daughter with the water bottle, because I said she got full water. And I hear my son holler for me, Mama, the stove, and when I got back in, the whole stove full up of flame. The whole stove catch fire. I just grab my son and come out. And I call it fire people. I live downstairs, I rent there.
Upstairs?
The next people in the rent upstairs, the Spanish lady.
What damage happened?
Yeah, I lose everything gone. Every single thing gone.
Firefighters arrived minutes after the fire started at the corner of Mopan and Augusta streets. They got into operation and managed to save the upper floor of the house.
At 6:13 a.m. this morning, we got a call here at the headquarters of fire at Augusta Street. We got into action quick. We arrived there. It was a two-story wooden structure. The downstairs, or the first floor, the ground floor, was already engulfed. Fire was coming out of the windows. We got into operation and extinguished that. The interior of the lower flat was totally gutted. We managed to save the upper flat, although it suffered a few burns because, as you know, flames go up, so the side walls of the upper part got scorched. The owner of that building was Mr. Makize from the Makize Meat Shop.
Luckily, no one was injured by the inferno, but now the family is left without a roof over their heads. They are asking for assistance primarily with school supplies and uniforms for the two children who are supposed to start primary school today.
Well, I have to try to find some way to make me and my kids stay, and I lose everything, so if I could get help find anybody, I'd appreciate it.
Got everything already for the picnic. School bags, school books, pen, pencil, ruler, everything, and everything got destroyed. This morning, my baby mom gone and did some water for the kids there, and she was making food. Some faulty thing went on wrong with the stove and just smashed up everything. Any kind of assistance right now for the kids there, at least, would be highly appreciated, because they need to go to school, or was going to school this morning, but hence the reason that this fire came and just destroyed everything. Any assistance they help my baby mom with, that assist me with, that would be kindly appreciated, just for the kids, just to make her try to get back herself on the foot, please, right?
While the upper flat of the house remains intact inside, is it still safe for the tenants?
From my estimation, yes, it's still safe, but for their safety, they need to get with a contractor or someone that deals with building to make sure that it is safe. Because, like I said, well, we got there in time to save the structure, but the bottom was engulfed, where the content all content burnt away, but the flooring is still intact.
The house nor its contents were insured. Anyone who would like to assist can contact McCoy at 630-8598. Dwayne Moody for News 5.
Another wooden structure, which was home to Glenford Adolphus, better known as Easy